Pass-through GPU test with unRAID by Lime Technology. If you haven't seen my other video on virtualization, I suggest you go watch them first, as they will provide the information required to follow this tutorial. The purpose of this test is to demonstrate that two users can access a dedicated GPU while sharing the rest of the PC component without any impact on the graphic performances. Although that other users have tested a similar configuration, but using graphic card designed for games like the NVIDIA GeForce, for example. For an excellent demonstration, I suggest you watch Linus Tech Tips on YouTube. 2 gamers, 1 CPU. But unlike many other examples available on the net, we will focus our test using ProGraphic with professional applications. After installing unRAID and create 2 virtual machines running Windows 10, we can now assign each VM a dedicated GPU. This is what is called pass-through. Instead of sharing part of the GPU for each VM like we do with CPU, RAM, and storage, the whole graphic card is passing straight to the VM management process and is fully assigned to the operating system. Complex 3D applications like CAD 3D design can now run with full GPU power, while CPU, memory, and storage are shared. This is the computer configuration for a test. A single Intel Xeon E5-2620 with 12 hypercore and 2.4 GHz, 16 gigs of DDR4 memory, 3 hard disks, a 1 TB SATA, a 500 gig SAS, and a 300 gig SSD, a NVIDIA Quadro K5000 graphic card, and an AMD FirePro W5100. 2 GPU are installed in their PCI bus connector, then display are attached as well as keyboard and mouse for each VM. Remember that pass-through GPU are visible only when connecting a display directly to the graphic card connector. The applications tested in this example are Octane Render Benchmark by Otoy, Cinebench by Maxon, and Heaven Benchmark by Unigine. unRAID configuration. From the unRAID interface, we create 2 Windows 10 VM, each worth 4 core, 4 GB of memory, and shared storage. Then we boot VMs running Windows 10 with all the application installed. Now we run the Unigine Heaven application inside each virtual machine and observe what it is happening. You can see that the overall fluidity or frame rate of this test is quite good. This tool is a game application, so it's not tuned for pro graphic card, but it gives a good indication of GPU performances overall. By running Unigine in free camera mode, as you can see here, each VM have very fluid movement over this 3D environment. Now let's look at another test. In this scenario, we are running Otoy Render on the left and Cinebench on the right, both GPU-intensive applications. While both are running, we can see that neither is impacted by the other and both are running fine. This proves again that running concurrent GPU in 2 VM at the same time is quite powerful and simple using unRAID. That's it. That was the unRAID pass-through GPU test. Thank you.